stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. First and 10. Throwing to open it up is Darnold. Connected with the tight end. That's that. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the first down.
First carry now for Kenneth Walker. Couple of big plays to start this drive. How about 17 on this one?
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
Finding Metcalf quickly on the RPO. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
This one complete to his tight end Fant. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Here's 2nd and 2. They'll run here with Walker. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
They'll motion over Metcalf. They'll try and run it with Walker. And he'll have it. He'll have it at the 16-yard line. First down picked up as the running game comes through.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the first down, and they're able to convert.
Darnold to throw on first down. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Merrick.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. On the ground, here is the rookie out of Clemson. And this will gain a couple of yards up to the 22-yard line. Second down and 8. To the ground, he'll get it again. And he'll pick his way forward. A gain of about 5. And that's going to set up third down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Gets that one complete to his tight end, Bowers. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. You can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down. They bring Judy in motion. Here's carry number 1 for the former Bulldog, Zamir White. And he's got it. First down. Pickup of 4.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. They try to set up the screen, but this one's doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down? Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. That's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. That is caught for 3. Into the end zone. Jerry Jeudy. Touchdown, Raiders. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year.
This is just back-breaking here. If you're the defense, you feel like you're in a really good spot. It's 3rd and pass. You understand what the offense likely has to do to convert the first down. They just don't do a great job of covering the receivers. And at the same point, let's give a lot of credit. Nice job by the quarterback working through his progression, getting to the right choice, and it pays off for a touchdown.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Pistol snap back to Darnold. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall. Incomplete. It might be fortunate just to avoid the sack. And it'll set up a 3rd down. On the ground, it's Walker.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Once again, it's Walker. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. One quarter in the books. It's the Raiders with the early lead. And we're back in Vegas after this. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Straight ahead, it's Walker. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down. This is Walker. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
Throw on first down is Darnold.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down. They'll motion over Metcalf. 3rd down, they go with Walker. And he's brought down at the 17, but that's going to be good enough. A first down picked up on the ground.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring him for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Now Darnold. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
To throw is Darnold. He's got his big tight end. Noah Fant. Touchdown, Seahawks.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. The return team going to let that one go. He'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line. Maybe a yard. Byron Murphy there on the stop. Here's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. He'll find his running back right. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes in the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass, get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Out of the gun, he'll throw. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. 2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. We'll return to Las Vegas after this. On 4th down, A.J. Cole to punt for the Raiders. And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
What we're seeing here in this first half, Mike, is an example of the offensive line, the running back, and the play caller all on the same page. The execution and the ability to continue to pick up chunk plays on the ground has been a great start for this offense.
The tight end Fant in motion. Keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. Kenneth Walker. The speed on display. He's in. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seattle. Taking care of business on the ground. They run it into the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Mike, some of the hardest elements to coach for a running back is vision and patience. And in this case, you saw both of them on display, and he's able to take the long run all the way to the house for 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And this ball batted away and incomplete. Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. And that will lead to a second down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Third down and 9. He'll drop to throw. He'll let one go down the middle. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a fourth down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down. Mike, living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And this will not turn out to be a good return. Forced backwards, and they get it out of bounds. Throwing on first and 10 is Darnold. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 72 yards. Touchdown, Seattle. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Here comes the return from a yard or two deep. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard mark. First and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Going deep downfield for Judy. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively all over him. And it'll be second down.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
Back to the air again on second and 10. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. And they extend the lead. The defense defense joining the party. A pick six for a touchdown. Greg, they are extending this lead out.
Yeah, now you've just seen both sides just make their impact felt here in the first half. The offense has done their part, and now it's the defense that is able to capitalize on the turnover and take it all the way back for the pick six.
Myers now to add the PAT. And the kick is good. So what a finish to this first half as they extend the lead. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll start this on the ground. And here's White. And he'll run forward for about 3. It's second down. Now they'll set up to throw. Now he'll air one out. That is brought in. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Defensively, you put so much effort about defending the middle of the field. You know that's the valuable real estate every offense is looking to attack. But what does that do, Mike? It makes you a little susceptible to the throws outside the numbers, and it leads to a chunk play.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the safety, Julian Love. And the Seahawks are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Now Walker. And that one going to be thrown down the back. Great defensive play. Knifing in and dropping him for a loss.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
So they go backwards on first down. Here's 2nd and 13. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. He finds Metcalf on the slant. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
Really nice throw downfield on that conversion. Brings up a new set of downs. And defensively, Mike, this feels like desperation mode. If you allow them to finish this drive with a touchdown, this game feels all but over.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. He'll get this complete to Walker. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and That was a good one there.
And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up. I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense has no answers.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that ground game, that's what finishes the game off.
RPO and a quick hit to Smith and Jigba. And he's in! Gets Smith and Jigba. Touchdown Seahawks. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this third quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the third quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Man in motion here is Tucker. Drive begins with a run by White. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's a 2nd and 6. He'll look to throw. That's a short one, caught by Bowers. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the third quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. You just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they take it to the 20-yard line with that one. A big-time play for Vegas. It's a gain of 34. Throwing now on 1st and 10. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late. It's probably a touchdown.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw yet again.
Play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time. And what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket, let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys in front some credit. So they decided to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this two-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Finding Metcalf quickly on the RPO. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. They run with Walker. And nothing on that one back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
Here's Walker, and he'll fight forward for a couple of yards, but a flag is down, and the linemen are already walking back. Task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long. They'll run here with Walker. Just refusing to go down. He winds up with a gain of 7.
This is a spot you just love to be in as a defensive player. I mean, you've got him backed up so far. You're not really fearing any play call, let alone a run. Sit a couple guys back, keep the ball from being thrown over your head. Everybody else track the ball, comes up well short.
So it's 4th down. The Seahawks send out the Aussie Michael Dixon to punt. A fair catch called for and taken out beyond the 45-yard line. So, 3 quarters. Tight end going in motion here. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Hit as he threw. The pass is incomplete. Trying to set up that screen, but the rush got there too quickly.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many.
And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. His offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. first and 10. Here comes Walker. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Hook him up on a 2nd down and 8. Here's a handoff to Walker. And a nice run. He's got a first down tackle made right at the 35-yard line.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Right back to him on first down. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Pistol snap back to Darnold. Connected with the tight end. That's Van. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
He's in. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seattle. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Raiders take over first and 10 as they're on the 30-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. That's caught downfield by Tucker. A big-time play for Vegas. And even 30 yards.
And at this point in the game, trailing by this much, you're just trying to get something positive going. And even if it doesn't alter the outcome of this week's game, Mike, you're trying to build on some things that you can take into next week's practice, build off of and learn from, and hopefully carry it into next week's game to hopefully have a lot better performance, especially here offensively.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's done it. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. They get 14 yards and set up 1st and goal. Here's a run. Powering forward. He's in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. That is a first National Football League touchdown for this rookie back. That is a moment, Greg, that he will cherish forever.
You got to hope he finds that ball. I can promise you every player who has ever scored an NFL touchdown, they have that first one somewhere. I know where mine is. It sits right on top of my shelf. It's a special moment, and we're hoping it's the first of many for this young back.
Seahawks 42, Raiders 20.
So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Here's Darnold. This one complete to his tight end fan. Here's 2nd and 2. A handoff as they try to run it here. They'll get 19 out of that play. 1st down, Seattle.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
They'll stay on the ground. And a minimal gain there, down to the 20. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts to stop it here with 1:07 on the clock. Quick throw here is complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Seahawks. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Next to score Seahawks 49, Raiders 20. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
30-yard run.
Back to throw. Going deep downfield for Judy. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath. This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet inbounds. A big third down pickup for a first down. That's a gain of 18 yards.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Back to the air one more time. That one knocked away and incomplete. Julian Love, the former Notre Dame star, with the good coverage, and he's able to knock that one away.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays. But I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark.
That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with them, and will bring up third down.
Nothing scarier for a quarterback, Mike, than to seeing that ball popped up in the air. It feels like that ball is in the air for an eternity, and all you hope is that it just harmlessly falls to the ground. And fortunately for the offense, that's exactly what it did.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That's to the right side, and caught by Bowers.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a fourth down decision to make.
The offense staying out there for this fourth down. He'll drop to throw. That's taken in. And he's going to have the first down. Aggressive call there. Works out as they convert on fourth down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design. Sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Going deep downfield for Judy. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked up by Devin Witherspoon.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Set to go now on first and 10. Throwing, Darnold. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. So it's a win here for the visiting Seahawks. They're able to erase the memories from a week ago. Game they really did struggle in.